Very good morning students, all of you. Welcome back to maths class. So this is the class for the continuous chapter 9, applications of trigonometry. Some applications of trigonometry. It is a very easiest exercise. We have only one exercise in this chapter number 9. Already I explained all the concept of this. Okay, we have only two things. The first one is angle of elevation and second one is angle of depressions. Yes students, okay. Now the first class we have completed the questions 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Okay, and second online class we have completed the 3 questions. Let us start from the question number 9. Question number 9. It is a very easiest question. I am reading, listen carefully. So the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from foot of the building is 60 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. So we are going to take the two things now. So the first one is building and the second one is tower. Okay, so building is a small thing, okay, compared to tower. So the two things, the two angle of elevation is given. So wait, this is a building and this one is a tower. I am going to give the name A, B, C, D. Okay, yes. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower. Top of the building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Yes students, so this one is a 30 degree. And the next one is given the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Is 60 degree. Okay, and 50 meter high is a height is the tower. So tower, what is the height of the tower? 50 meter. We don't know the height of the building. That's only we are going to find now. Yes student, have you got it? Now AB is represent the height of the building and CD is represent the height of the tower. Okay, so from the top of the building to the foot of the tower is 30 degree and then top of the tower to foot of the building is 60 degree. Okay student, now and the height of the tower is 50 meter. We need to find the height of the building. It is very simple work. So first I am going to take in right triangle ACB. In right triangle ACB. See the names A, B, C, D, that is you have whichever name give yourself. P, Q, R, S, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, anything from the alphabets. Okay, yes student. Now in right angle triangle I am going to take now ACB. So take individually this triangle A, B, C. The angle is 30 degree and this one is H. Okay, now here also I am going to take tan theta. So tan theta equal to, already you know very well. What is the ratio for tan theta? Opposite side divided by adjacent side. Now the opposite side is AB divided by adjacent side is BC. Adjacent side is BC. Now tan 30 degree. Theta is 30 apa. So tan 30 degree equal to opposite side is H divided by adjacent side we don't know. Simply you have to name by BC. Enough. Now you know the value of tan 30 pa? Yes. What? 1 by root 3 which is equal to H by BC. H by BC. Now I am going to take a cross multiplication of this to get BC which is equal to root 3 H. So take as equation number 1. BC which is equal to what pa? Root 3 H. That is equation number 1. And the next I am going to take the second right angled triangle. So in right triangle is DBC. DBC. So in the right angled triangle we know tan theta which is equal to the same opposite side divided by adjacent side. So here opposite side we are going to mention CD or DC divided by adjacent side the same thing only we are going to use, that is BC. Yes students, okay. Now we are going to use that angle is 60 degree. So tan 60 degree equal to CD, that is the height of the tower already you know, that is 50 meter. 50 meter. So 50 meter whole divided by BC. Okay. Now do you know the value of tan 60 pa? What is the value? Root 3. So root 3 which is equal to 50 by BC, but I need only that BC. So I am changing the terms to get BC which is equal to 50 by root 3. So take as equation number 2. Why is I am going to take only BC means from the first equation also in left side you have the same BC. So there also you want to take the same thing means it is a easy task to complete. Okay, to equate. Yes. Now I am going to take from 1 and 2 from the equations 1 and 2. From the equations 1 and 2 we have a left side equal, so I am going to compare the right sides only. Okay? Yes. Now root 3 h which is equal to 50 by root 3. Okay. Now I am going to take a cross multiplication for this. Root 3 into root 3 becomes 3. So 3h which is equal to 50. 3h which is equal to 50. Now I need only the value of h, height. H represent the height of the building. So 50 divided by 3. So actually 50 by 3 is the improper fraction, no. So I am going to convert into mixed fraction. So how will become, you know? Tell me the third table, you know. Yes. How many 3s are below the number 50? So 16 3s are is 48. Yes students. So 16 3s are 48, remainder 2. So 16, 2 by 3 meter is the height of the building, or otherwise divide, see 50 divided by 3, 16 3s are 48, remainder 2, put decimal point and add 1 0, that is 6 3s are 18, remainder 2, again 6 3s are, it's moving, h equal to 16.666 is moving. It is getting by that irrational number. Okay, so h equal to 16.67 meter. So that like also you have to take. Okay, from your book pack answer it is given to you in the format of mixed fraction. Okay, so in board examination also you have to write on both also. Okay, sometime it will be vary from that key answer. So that's why I am telling you, write on both answers, book pack answer and your absolute answer. Yes student, okay. And the next question is, so 10th question next. So look at the 10th question. It is also very simple students. Okay, yes. Now I am reading the question, listen carefully all of you. So two poles are equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of a road which is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the two poles are 60 degree and 30 degree. 60 degree and 30 degree. Okay, respectively. Find the height of the pole and distance of the point on the from the poles. Distance of the point on the poles. Okay. See students, you have the two poles. Two poles. Okay, which is our wide 80 meter, the total wide. Yes student. So first I am going to take A, B, C, D. On both also we have the same height mentioned by h. So that's also we are going to find. So here the two angles I am going to take. First I am going to take one point, that is E, or you are wish any point. Okay. So this is joined from the opposite two poles to take an angle. What are they? 30 degree and 60 degree, or 60 degree and 30 degree. On both also same. So you don't get any confusion. Why sir, we want to give this side 60 or that side 30, whichever you have to take is not a problem. Okay, because on two poles also you have the same height. That's why I mentioned AB which is equal to CD which is equal to H. AB equal to CD equal to H. Yes student? Yeah. See here, first I am taking BE is X. See, the total BC is a value of 80 above. But we don't know for the BE and EC also. For that, I am assuming any one of the value by X. Any one of the value is X. That's your wish. Now I am taking BE is X. Okay. Then what will come EC? 80 minus X. EC what will come down? 80 minus X. Have we got it? Yes. Now the first left side triangle I am going to take. In right triangle AEB. In right triangle AEB. So here tan theta which is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side is first mention the name. AB is the opposite side and adjacent side is BC. Now I am going to substitute the values, that is tan 30 degree which is equal to AB is H divided by BE. BE means that is X. So do you know the value of tan 30? Is I have a value of 1 by root 3 which is equal to H by X. So I am going to take a cross multiplication to get X equal to root 3H. X equal to root 3H. So for that I am taking the equation number 1. Yes students? Okay. And then next I am taking the right side triangle, in right triangle DEC. DEC. Yes student. So for that also I am going to take the same thing, that is tan theta, same ratio. So tan theta equal to, this is the opposite side. See, if you have any confusion, you have to write, draw one more specified triangle like this, ABE. So this is a 30 and that is H and this one is X. Here also I am going to take individually to get that is DECD. So for that is 60 degree and CD is H, EC is 80 minus X. 80 minus X. So tan theta which is equal to C, here opposite side is CD divided by adjacent side is EC. Okay? Yes. Now you have a value of 60 degree, tan 60 degree which is equal to CD also the same H divided by here 80 minus X. 80 minus X. So do you know the value of tan 60? Yes, I have a value of tan 60 is root 3 which is equal to H by 80 minus X. 80 minus X. Okay. So for that I am going to take a cross multiplication for this to get 80 minus X into root 3 which is equal to H. Or otherwise it is one more thing also, very simple. See, from the equation number 1 I am some modified. See, you have a exam. Okay, so for that, okay, no problem, anything. So X already you have a value of root 3 H. So just substitute here root 3 which is equal to H divided by 80 minus root 3 H. Root 3 H. Okay, so for that first I am going to find the value of height H. So to take a cross multiplication, that is 80 minus root 3 H into root 3 which is equal to H. Okay, so for that I am going to take a cross multiplication inside the bracket, that is 80 root 3 minus root 3 into root 3 becomes 3 H which is equal to H. Have you got it children? Root 3 I am going to multiply inside the bracket. So 80 into root 3, 80 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 H, what will come? 3 H. So for that I am moving that opposite side to get 80 root 3 which is equal to h plus 3h. So h plus 3h means what will come down? Add and see 4h. So 1 4s are 4, 2 4s are 8. So the height which is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Height equal to how much pa? 20 root 3 meter. Okay? Yes. So this is your value of height. This is your value of height, that is 20 root 3 meter. And the next one more thing is asking, see, find the height of the poles and distance of the point from the poles. Distance of the points from the poles. So now I am going to take x first. So substitute h which is equal to 20 root 3 in equation number 1. So x equal to how will become the x equal to root 3 h, that is root 3 into h, you know the value of 20 root 3. So multiply now, root 3 into root 3, 3 20s are 60 meter. 2 20s are 60 meter. Okay? Yes. Now I am going to take one more thing, is here 60 and there 20. Okay, so I have the two places, that is one is 60x. So therefore the distance from the poles, distance of the poles from the point. Okay. Distance of the point from the poles. One is, that is, first one is BE, which is equal to x equal to 60 meter. Then EC, which is equal to 80 minus x, that is 80 minus 60, which is equal to 20 meter. 20 meter. So the three things we are going to find. The first one is the height of the two poles. Same height, only two poles? No. Yes. Height which is equal to 20 root 3 meter. Then the distance of the pole from the point. So this one is a 60 and this one is the 20. So like that you have to frame. Okay. Yes student, have you got it? Next question number 5 from the examples. So already from your previous class you have completed the example 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first 4 example already we completed, no? Yes. Now coming to the 5th example. Example number 5. Example 5. So I am reading the question, listen carefully students. So the shadow of a tower standing on the ground. Shadow means it's on the ground only, no? Yes, nil. Okay. So is to be found to be 40 meter long and when the sun's altitude 30 degree, then when it's 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. See, one tower is there. So this is your tower. So in the tower shadow we have here one point is there, is to be found by 30 degree. It's found by 30 degree. Okay, and after some distance moved from that to get one more point. Okay, it is given by given in your book itself. Okay, so that point is, see, AB be the height of the tower. Okay, so it is a point C. So the angle of elevation, it is increased by 60 degree. Increased by 60 degree. So the value of DC is 40 meter. Value of DC is 40 meter. Now what they are asking? Find the height of the tower. Find the height of the tower. Okay, so again I am explaining, listen carefully all of you students. So the shadow of the tower is standing on the ground. So this is the ground. So from in the ground we have on a shadow. From the for which one shadow? Tower's shadow. Shadow of tower. Standing on a level of ground to be 40 meter longer than the sun's altitude. Altitude means, you know, height. Okay. The and is 30 degree is 30 degree then when it's 60 degree. 30 degree and after 60 degree. Okay, now we need to find the height of the tower. height of the tower. It is a very simple task to get. See, height of the tower I am going to mention h. Height of the tower I am going to mention h. Now we are going to take two right angle triangle. One is ADB and the second one is ACB. ADB and ACB. Okay, yes. So first I am going to take in right triangle. First DAB. So I am going to take individually from the diagram where ADB. So this is a right angle. The angle is 30 degree and this is h, and this total you don't have. So totally I am mentioned this is x. So the total BD is x, and this is the 40 means this is x minus 40. X minus 40. Okay, and DB is x plus 40, like that your wish. So from your book it is given to you this is x. Okay, and the total value is x plus 40. Whichever you have to take is not a problem. Okay, the answer it becomes same only. So for that the DB is x plus 40. X plus 40. So for that I am taking the tan theta, which is equal to the same opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side is AB and adjacent side is BD or DB. Okay, yes. Now tan 30 degree, which is equal to, you have AB is h divided by DB is the total whole value is x plus 40. X plus 40. And already you know the value of tan 30 degree, that is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 which is equal to h by x plus 40. X plus 40. So for that I am going to take a cross multiplication to get root 3 h, which is equal to x plus 40, and I need only h means x plus 40 divided by root 3. So whichever take you are wish pa. See, in your book itself they are taking the first triangle is a smaller one. Okay, whichever take is not a problem. And then next I am taking in right triangle ACB. Right triangle ACB. Okay, so for that I am going to take individual triangle from the bigger figure, that is ABC. So the angle is 60 degree and this one is the x and this is the height h. Okay student, yes. Now take tan theta, which is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side is AB divided by adjacent side is BC or CB. Yes student. Okay, now take a tan 60 degree. So tan 60 degree which is equal to AB the same height h and BC is x. Do you know the value of tan 60 pa? What? Root 3. Okay, so root 3 which is equal to h by x. For that I need only height. So taking a cross multiplication, it's become root 3 h. Root 3 h. So from the equations number 1 and 2 we have the left side, we have the same thing, that is h. Now I am going to compare the right hand side to get x plus from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. Okay, x plus 40 divided by root 3 which is equal to root 3x. So to take a cross multiplication, so the square root will be cancelled. So x plus 40 which is equal to root 3 into root 3, 3. So 3x. So plus x want to move that side, it will come 3x minus x equal to 40. 2x equal to 40. Then x equal to 20 meter. X equal to 20 meter. But we need to find the height only, no? Yes. So from the equation number 2. From equation number 2. I am taking height which is equal to root 3x. So 20 root 3 meter is the height of the what? Tower. 20 root 3 is the height of the tower. Have you got it, children? We have the tower and it's a shadow. It's like a first 30 degree, and from move 40 meter move from the point C, it's a same thing, it's a 60 degree. Okay, so I'm taking the first triangle DAB to get one value H, or otherwise take see H equal to x plus 40 by 3 root 3 appa. So x plus 40 equal to root 3 H. So x only I need means root 3 H minus 40, and there also you have to frame by to find that value H directly, or otherwise this method also, whichever you are wish. Okay, have you got it, children? Yes. And the next question. Yes, student, the next question, question number 11. A TV stands. Okay, it is given in the figure itself. Okay, so you have to copy from the figure. See, students, sometimes the board examination question, the figure will not be given. Okay, so they are giving only the sentences, the statements only given. So from this statement we need to draw the diagram. Okay, so keep it in mind. Don't expect from all the question it becomes it will give a diagram like that. Okay, don't be think. So see, this is a tower mentioned by AB. This is your tower. Okay, so there also we have to take one point shadow D. It is a 30 degree, and one more point I am going to take, that is C, 60 degree, and the distance between these two is 20 meter. So the same question for the previous one pa. Okay, when you are looking this diagram, you can judge. It is the same question, sir. Okay, yes. Now I am reading the question, listen carefully. Here, TV stands vertically on the bank of the canal, the TV tower. So this is your TV tower. It is stands vertically on the bank. Okay, bank means it is one place. After that only they are going to frame. ஏதாவது ஒரு மேடை மாதிரி வச்சு ஒரு சின்ன சிவர் மாதிரி கட்டி அதுக்கு மேலே தான் வைப்பாங்க, எடுத்தோன்னு கீழே வைக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஓகே, எஸ். ஸோ from the point on the other bank directly opposite to the tower, the angle of the elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree, and from the another point it is moved from D, it is 20 meter. It is 20 meter. From another point 20 meter away from this point on the line joining this point from the foot of the tower. So this is your foot of the tower. Yes, students. Okay, now the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is, now the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower and width of the canal. Height of the tower. So that height of the tower I am going to mention H, and width of the canal, which one I am going to mention by X. Yes, students. Okay. So here also let take what AB, which is equal to H. AB is represented by that height of the tower. The 2 points I am going to take, C and D, which is first the D point is 30 degree from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation is going to take, and the second angle of elevation from the point C to 20 meter away. 20 meter away. Yes, students. Okay. So here first I am going to take right angle triangle. In right triangle ACB. So for that the small triangle only taking, no? Yes. So ABC. So the angle C is 60 degree, and it is right angle at B. So here H is the height of the tower, which is represented by AB, and BC is X. So for that also I am going to take tan theta. So tan theta, which is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. So here opposite side is AB and divided by adjacent side is CB. Adjacent side is CB. So here tan how much degree pa? 60 ya. So tan 60 degree, which is equal to AB is H divided by BC is X. BC is X. Do you know the value of tan 60? Yes, what? Root 3 ya. Okay. So root 3, which is equal to H by X. Suppose I need only X, means H by root 3. So take as equation number 1. Otherwise h only I need mean root 3x. So whichever you are wish for. And the next I am going to take the another right triangle, that is in right triangle ADB. So for that also tan theta, which is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side is same AB and adjacent side is the total value. See, BC is 20 meter and BC is x. So the total value it becomes x plus 20. X plus 20. Okay? Yes. Now tan 30 degree, which is equal to AB h divided by x plus 20. X plus 20. And you know the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3, which is equal to h by x plus 20. So take a cross multiplication. X plus 20, which is equal to root 3 h. Root 3 h. Okay, student? Yes. Now I need only x means, so the root 3 h minus 20. So take as equation number 2. Now from the equations 1 and 2, on both also the left side will be equal, that is x. Now I am going to take a cross, to take a right side, that is h by root 3, which is equal to root 3 h minus 20. Now we want to take a cross multiplication to get 1 into h, root 3 into root 3 h minus 20. Now I am going to multiply inside the bracket. So root 3 into root 3 becomes 3h minus 20 root 3. Minus 20 root 3. Have you got it, children? Okay. Then see 3h minus 20 root 3, which is equal to h. So the h want to move this side and minus 20 want to move opposite side. To get 3h minus h equal to 20 root 3. So 3h minus h is 2h, which is equal to 20 root 3. I need only h. So 20 root 3 divided by 2, it becomes 1 2s are 2, 10 2s are 20. So h equal to 10 root 3 meter. H equal to 10 root 3 meter. So therefore the height of the tower is, height of TV tower is 10 root 3 meter. And one more thing was also asking, that is find the width of the canal. Width of the canal, that is x. So substitute h in equation number 1 or 2, your wish. See, equation number 1 is what? X equal to h by root 3. Okay, simply take equation number 1. So h equal to x equal to h by root 3, and h you have a value of 10 root 3 by root 3. So root 3 will be cancelled. So x equal to 10 meter. X equal to 10 meter. So 10 meter is the width from the foot of the tower and from the canal, the point C. Have you got it, children? So this question also the same previous example question I teach, you know that question. On both also we have a same pattern, but I give you in different method, whichever follow your wish. Yes, students. Okay. And the next question. Yes, student. Next, the last question in this session, 16. So 16th question also the same pattern for this. Okay, and after the next class we want to take some different problem in this exercise. Okay, now I am giving you that question number 16. Okay, so the remaining, which are the questions we are going to complete in the next class? 12, 13, 14, 15, that 5 question. 12, 13, 14. Sorry, 12, 13, 14, 15, 4 questions. The 5th question only I am going to give you. So 4 questions and example 2 questions. Totally 6 questions. We are going to see the next class. For this class, the last question I am going to give you the question number 16. It is a proving sum, so listen carefully all of you. Okay, students? Yes. Now, see, the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the 2 points at the distance of 4 meter. From the 2 points at the distance of 4 meter and 9 meter. 4 meter and 9 meter. Okay. From the base of the tower in the same straight line which is complementary, prove that height of the tower is 6 meter. Height of the tower is 6 meter. Okay students, see. So this is a one tower. This is a tower. Give the name for AB. So here I am going to take the 2 points. So the first point is C and the second point is D. First point is C and second point is D. So first point C, I am taking the measurement of 4 meter. Already they given 4 meter. And the second point D, it's totally, it is 9 meter. 9 meter. Okay. Here we want to prove. What we are going to prove? To prove height of the tower is. Height of the tower is 6 meter. See the diagram, we have the same pattern from the previous 2-3 sums, and the method is very different. Why? Because of from the previous question they are given the measurement only. We need to find the height of the tower and distance something. So here we need to prove the height of the tower is 6 meter. That's only we are going to prove. Yes students? Okay. Yes. See, angle is different. Here height, this one I am going to mention by height, that is h. This is your height h. Yes students? Okay. Now what we are going to prove? Height of the tower is 6 meter. Now again I am reading the question, listen carefully. Why? Because of angle is missing. Instead of they are given one condition. So we want to check the condition. Okay. See. Angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the points at the distance are 4 meter and 9 meter. 4 meter and 9 meter. From the base of the tower, this is the base of the tower, no? Base of the tower in the same straight line. In the same straight line. Okay. Which is with this or complementary. With this or with it or complementary. Complementary means, you know students, what is the complementary? So the complementary angle is 90 degree. Already you prepared in your lower classes. Okay. So the complementary angle is 90 degree and supplementary angle is 180 degree. So here this two angle, it becomes a complementary. Okay, complementary means 90. So for that, the first angle, this one I am going to take theta, and next one is this 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta. Why? Because of on both angles when you are going to add to get the complementary angle, that is 90 degree. That's why we are mentioned like this. Yes students? Okay. Now first I am going to take ACB in right triangle. ACB. So in the right triangle ACB, we have a same tan theta which is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side is AB and adjacent side is BC. Adjacent side is BC. Okay. Now tan theta only, here we don't want to substitute any angle. So tan theta. So AB is h divided by BC is 4. Okay. So this one take as equation number 1. Take as equation number 1. And the next I am going to take the second right angle triangle. In right triangle ADB. ADB. In right triangle ADB. So for that right triangle ADB, we have a tan theta which is equal to the same opposite side is AB divided by adjacent side is BD. Adjacent side is BD. Okay. Yes student. Now theta you have a 90 minus theta. Theta means what? Tan 90 minus theta which is equal to AB, you have the same h, and BD is the total value, that is 9. That is 9. See student, it is a new thing for you, that is tan 90 minus theta. Tan 90 minus theta. So we have a introduction to trigonometry. One exercise is deleted. No. What is that exercise mean? Third exercise. That's only the complementary angle is given. It is a very simple, it's not a very big thing. Okay, so just I give you that oral. See, sine 90 degree minus theta, which is equal to cos theta, and cos 90 degree minus theta equal to sin theta. So sin and cos on both also complementary to each other. So like this. Okay, how will becomes? You don't want to prepare now. Okay, just I give you that formula is enough. And next, tan 90 minus theta is cot theta, and cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. So this is 2 1 pair formula. And next finally, secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta, and cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta. So these 3 formulas are in your exercise 8.3. Okay, actually we are not prepared because why? Because of that is a deleted portion for you. That's why we are leaving. Okay, but this one question only we are using this pattern. What is the value of tan 90 degree minus theta? Which is cot theta. So cot theta, which is equal to h by 90. This is equation number 2. And already you know very well the reciprocal relation. What is that? Tan and cot on both also reciprocal to each other. Sin and cosecant. Sin theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta. Cosecant theta equal to 1 by sin theta. And then cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta. Secant theta equal to 1 by cos theta. So like that the third one, tan theta which is equal to 1 by cot theta, and cot theta which is equal to 1 by tan theta. So for that here it is a different for you. Multiply the equations 1 and 2. From the previous question we are assuming from 1 and 2 only, because left side equal, right side equal, like that we are using. But this question only you have to multiply equation number 1 and 2. Why? Because of C, left side you have tan theta. So tan theta into cot theta, which is equal to, you have a h by 4 into h by 9. Yes students, okay. Now already I told you tan theta is the reciprocal of cot and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan. So whichever you have to take. So cot theta I am taking 1 by tan theta, which is equal to h into h square by 9 4s are 36. So here tan will be cancelled. Okay. So 1 equal to h square by 36. Okay student. Now I am going to take h square equal to 36 and h equal to 6 meter. That's only we are proving. We are going to prove. Height of the tower is 6 meter. Yes student, have you got it? It is very different question. Why? Because of we are not using the complementary angles formulas from the previous 8th chapter, 9th chapter. Why? Because of that 8th chapter, 3rd exercise is a deleted portion. That's why I give you these formulas. Okay. So be prepared these formulas. Okay. Sin 90 degree minus theta is cos theta. Cos 90 degree minus theta is sin theta. Then secant 90 minus theta is cosecant theta. Cosecant 90 minus theta is secant theta. Then finally tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is tan theta. So this answer we are using this form, this question alone. Okay, yes, student. So this is your final question from this class. Okay, so this class is going to complete now. So students, prepare all the questions in this chapter. Okay, because this chapter only one exercise having. So nearly maximum number of questions we are completed. So the remaining 6 questions is only pending for you. So this question will be completed in the next class. 6 or 7 questions. Okay. So thank you student, and complete your worksheet. Thank you student.